The first thing I want to say is that my heart goes out to the families, the friends, and the communities of everybody that has been affected as a result of this tragic incident. Just over 2 years ago today, Edward Spencer got behind the wheel of a car with 3 other young people as passengers. As a result of the decisions that he made on that day as an inexperienced driver, 3 young people died. 3 young people that had all of their lives ahead of them, and countless other lives have been ruined and damaged, including the lives of 2 very young children that were in the other car that was involved. The investigation has really taken its toll on everybody that's been involved, from the first responders, our NHS colleagues in terms of the paramedics and those that treated the injured people, but also the investigators involved in the criminal investigation and the family liaison officers. And whilst all of their really hard work has led to this eventual criminal justice outcome and the sentence that Edward has received today, I recognise that nothing can ever bring those children back or reverse all of the horrific trauma that is now experienced by so many people as a result. So again, my heartfelt condolences to the families, friends and communities of everybody that is involved. And I just hope that the outcome of this investigation and the criminal justice outcome really encourages young people and inexperienced drivers to reconsider their behaviours when they get behind a wheel, so that we can prevent anything else like this from ever happening ever again.
There are no winners here today, only losers. We have lost our beautiful daughter, who had a zest for life and had her future mapped out before her. A life that I know would have achieved great things. Edward Spencer took away that life due to his reckless behaviour, putting his own ego before the safety of himself, his passengers and other road users. No sentence will bring back our daughter, and we take little comfort in the punishment of someone else's son. However, we hope that Edward Spencer can at last reflect on his actions and finally accept responsibility for the devastation he has caused and learns to atone. We would like to thank all the emergency services who attended the scene, the hospital staff and the police investigation team, all of which have shown us incredible kindness and support. Even though the numbers of young drivers have dropped significantly since 2010, in 2023, they caused 4,959 deaths and serious injury on the roads. That is over 95 per week. This number has increased by 11% from the year before, according to government data. And these collisions are almost never an accident. They are nearly always preventable. And it's due to young drivers using or holding mobile phones, inappropriate speed or speeding on rural roads, risk-taking and showing off, as well as drug abuse, all of which, when you combine this with inexperience, is a recipe for disaster. The saddest part about this, that it's generally innocent bystanders or other road users who are killed or suffer life-changing injuries, not the irresponsible driver. I now want to say this to the government. Whilst you are not considering graduated driving licences, you have recognised that young people are disproportionately victims of tragic incidents on our roads. You have been exploring options to tackle the root causes of this for decades. It's time for action, not procrastination. Otherwise, more families will suffer the devastating loss of their loved ones.
It's not easy to find the words to explain the pain of losing your child. It's an indescribable suffering, a never-ending nightmare, and a lifetime of sadness. We loved every minute of watching Harry grow into such a kind, loving, and so very funny young man. Now we can only imagine what his future would have been. Harry so loved football. All he ever wanted was a Chelsea season ticket. For years we'd tried to get hold of one. However, last year, Chelsea contacted us to say they had some available. Sadly, Harry will never get to enjoy them with his brother. Not only has Harry been taken from us, he's also been taken from his sister, his twin brother, and many family members and friends who loved him. None of us will get the chance to say, "I love you" again. We'll never get the chance to laugh with him. Every birthday, every holiday, every milestone will be so painful because Harry won't be there with us. We carry such guilt that we're still here, but Harry's life has been taken. Our hearts are broken beyond repair. We now only have memories that we hold tight forever. For the last 2 years, we have heard so many rumours and people's opinions circulating about what happened that day. This has been incredibly difficult to hear, and we're glad that the truth has now been heard. Edward Spencer was speeding when he killed our son. Harry's death was completely avoidable. Our family and so many other families will be forever impacted by his actions that day, yet it has taken almost 2 years for him to plead guilty. 2 years of us attending multiple court hearings, each so hard to bear, particularly learning of his not guilty pleas. Edward and his family have shown us no remorse. His sentence will pale to insignificance compared to the sentence he has given our family. We will never forgive him.
Firstly, I would like to express my deepest condolences to all of the other families involved. I don't have the words to express how sorry I am that this has happened. If I could have done anything to stop this, I truly would. If I could go back and give my life to save theirs, to save the suffering my children felt, I would, without hesitation. Both my children and I are suffering from the consequences of this crash. There have been countless hospital appointments, operations, therapies. Nothing can undo the trauma that we've all been through. There is still pain, nightmares, flashbacks. I wake up in the night from nightmares, picturing the poor children in the other car who didn't survive. I have flashbacks to being in the car with my children, the intense fear I felt, but I had to hide for their sake. I see my own children dead in the back seats of my car. This collision has given me permanent scars, both physically and mentally. I should feel lucky for surviving, but I feel the furthest thing from lucky. The lucky ones are the people who go their whole lives without this trauma. This is not lucky. This is the thing of nightmares. Edward, had you said sorry for your actions? Had you said sorry? Edward, had you been sorry for your actions? Had you said sorry? Had you asked for forgiveness? You would have got it. You did not do this. You showed yourself to be cocky and indifferent, taking almost 2 years to take responsibility for your actions. You showed everyone that you do not care about the innocent lives you have taken. You do not care that you nearly killed 2 innocent children. You have not shown any remorse, any regret, any guilt. That is unforgivable. This crash, like so many others, was wholly preventable. Graduated driver's licences have been proven to reduce incidents of this kind. Every time I see another crash like this in the news, it breaks my heart. Yet nothing is being done by our government to protect these young lives from being lost.